Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to this reading. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? That's what we're going to be looking into in this reading. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? And then we're going to go a step deeper into how they feel about these signs and symbols. If they're not getting any signs and symbols, then it's probably going to be how they feel about you, or just we'll see what Spirit's trying to do with that if they're not getting any signs and symbols. These are your piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Let's find out if the person on your mind, the person you're thinking of, your special person or whomever, your future person, baby, I don't know what you're doing, but let's find out if that person, you're they, are getting signs and symbols about you. Timestamps are in the description box below. I will see you in your reading. Thanks. Hey there, pile 3. So pile 3, we're gonna put this over here. This is what they feel about the signs and symbols, or what they feel about you. So let's get into it. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? I do urge you to watch the reading all the way through, because some stuff may come out at the end that is relevant. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? Yes. Right? We have the 3 of Wands, the Lovers. And the 4 of Wands. This somehow, yes, okay, I talked to myself about it. This feels like a superficial connection that isn't as superficial as one once thought it was. Right? This feels like someone thought this was a superficial connection, la la la, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then they're like, oh wait, maybe it wasn't as superficial as it was. That's what these signs and symbols are showing this person. Right? This sort of like, oh, wait a minute type energy. The 3 of Wands is giving definitely waiting energy, but it feels like decision energy, deciding energy. And then of course we have, you know, the Lovers here, which talks a lot about decision and choice and the like. So, and this, the Lovers in this deck, how I see it, especially on this side, which is a side I've been seeing the most using this deck again lately, it's about the two beings, the two souls moving forward together into the world, right? Either saying goodbye to Eden together or entering into and enjoying and cultivating Eden together, right? You know, if we use that sort of imagery. Stepping forward either way into their life together. They've been ushered to each other by the angel, but the angel's not here. It's about them two moving forward together. And that's crazy because there is an energy of togetherness even with the 4 of Wands in reverse. But it really kind of, and in thresholds being a symbol here in this reading. Thresholds, right? You have this man holding the stick, the wand, this very decorated wand, in between 2 wands that he's going to step forward into. We have these two, the Lovers, in the threshold of the 2 trees, burning bush and the snake tree, tree of knowledge, I'm assuming, stepping forward together. And here you have the 4 of Wands, the threshold. Granted, it's upside down, it's in reverse, but there's still that symbolism there. of the two beings moving forward. And even here, there aren't two beings, but there is something to be said about that ball and the alchemizing that's going on there. So, and a lot of nature, a lot of like moving forward together in maybe a heart space type thing. So, baby, if this person is definitely getting symbols, signs, synchronicities that are hearkening to you. Like, if there ever was an ever wasing, is right here. And it seems that with the Three of Wands, especially with the Three of Wands here leading into a Four of Wands, it's giving me an energy of waiting to see, waiting to enter into, right? Like this is the Two of Wands, the ball from the Two of Wands that has now come together with a different type of energy that's been activated, and it feels like he's waiting to move forward, to step towards us, to step out of the images and towards whatever the scenery he's looking at, in that stepping out towards there. But it feels like he's been beep 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 beep, like that, like that's the ball activating. So yes, my guy, whomever this is, the answer is yes. They're getting, definitely getting signs and symbols. And they're wanting to take action, but I feel like there's an element of, like, it feels like we've captured the moment before the action happens. How they feel about these signs and symbols, they don't feel that you're getting them as well. Because if you were getting them, I don't know, maybe you would be talking to each other. They feel that you're absent in this connection. They don't feel that you're getting the same symbols, that you're getting the signs. There's something really lonely about knowledge, right? Like there's something really lonely about being someone who knows more than the average Joe. There is, right? There's a sense of loneliness in that energy because you feel alone. It's difficult to explain spirit. It's difficult to explain, I have a feeling, I just know. And yeah, I mean, this person is sort of giving me the vibes and how they feel about these signs and symbols, that they're alone in those signs and symbols. And now it makes sense why this Eight of Cups is at the top of the deck, because it's sort of giving, and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, because it's sort of giving this energy of someone who wants to move forward, someone who wants to take action on these signs and symbols. It must mean something, but that they're kind of alone in that maybe you're not getting the signs and symbols, or maybe you don't even want them, right? Unrequited love is here saying there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, that they may be getting signs and symbols, etc., but they don't really know what to do with that. This is giving me action. It is giving me someone taking steps forward. But it feels like they would want to come and check. They would want to come and confirm how you're feeling, how you're at. Because this feels like something that was, like, they feel sad about it, but I do feel that they are likely to take some action here because of the overwhelmingness of the signs and symbols, right? Because something that was once perceived as, oh, this isn't really important, this is probably just a here and there type thing, is actually more than that for them. But it feels unrequited on their end, which means one-sided, that there's not enough to keep this going, that it's just them feeling it. And hence, no wonder this person is alone here. Okay, interesting. But I do feel like this person would want to do something about this energy, but they would want to do it together. So I feel like they would want to feel it out, and if there is something here, take steps to move forward into the threshold together. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. If you enjoyed this reading or you think it resonated with you, go ahead and leave a like and a comment. Let me know how it resonated for you and what pile you were. And otherwise, I will see you next time, okay? Keep your light on, good luck, and bye. Hey there, Pal 4. So Pal 4, are they getting signs and symbols about you? This romance angel card here, we will flip it later. It is what you picked, and it's telling us how they feel about these signs and symbols, or just how they're feeling. So let's get into this good. Let's get into this bread. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? We have the Wheel. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have, wow, all on the dark side. Dark doesn't mean anything. It's just a more like there's deeper depth. Doesn't mean anything negative. It just means like there's more. It's like the inner world. What you see at night, right, when the moon is shining. It's more emotional, intuitive, the depth of, you know, what's hidden and what's not really seen by the sun, but what's on the inside of our psyches, our spirits, our bodies. And this is the Wheel, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, all on that super sort of deep side, giving me an answer of yes, this person is definitely getting signs and symbols and synchronicities about you in their world. That's crazy. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me a story of someone who is no longer fighting that what they're seeing is what they're seeing. It's sort of gone beyond unnoticeable to coincidence to something's kind of happening here. That's the sort of journey that I'm getting from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Wands. This energy of really sort of stopping and looking and going, okay, something is happening here. It's giving me an acknowledgement. Now it's not air, right? It's not swords, but it's still this energy in their head, in their being of like, something is going on here. I keep seeing rabbits. Like I had someone who said this to me once. He's not a particularly spiritual person, but he was like, I keep seeing rabbits. I keep seeing rabbits. And that was something that was not bothering him, but something that you see enough of it, you kind of go, I keep seeing rabbits. Like it becomes conscious. It becomes something that's alive and breathing in your world. With the Page of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles, I don't know what they think about it. It feels like they're observing it. You know, they've observed it. I'm not getting a huge feeling over like what they feel, and we'll see, right? That's what this is for. But I still want a little bit more. The inner self of the Knight of Pentacles is where the horse is just stopped. It's immobile. The knight's posture seems more slumped and tired, and his horse is weary from waiting. The knight has a handful of wheat stalks, right there. No, back there, tucked into his belt. What he hides from the world is a sense of failure, of having somehow missed his chance for greatness. He wonders if it's too late to make a turn in his life. We have the Wheel here. To head out into the unknown lands again. The wheat is symbolic of fruitful times when the harvest of his life looked like a rich one. Now these few stalks are a souvenir of what he has put behind him. So I think with this realization of signs and symbols, there was something I was getting in my head, which I didn't say. That's crazy. The same person that sees rabbits, he and I have, or was seeing rabbits, he and I have an inside joke. And I was going to say something about inside jokes, right? Like they keep seeing some of the signs and symbols and synchronicities that they keep seeing are like inside jokes that you two shared, right? These inside jokes that you two shared of a name or, you know, a certain kind of something that they keep seeing. Now it's giving sad. It's giving sad. Okay. This night is giving sad. It's giving like, have I missed my chance from the book? Meaning the inner self of the King of Wands is at night, the King Salamander has become a gigantic snake. So this is the little guy, and apparently this little guy right here has become that giant snake right there. There. Giant snake. The snake does not appear to threaten or alarm the king. They abide in silent communion, respecting each other's power. The symbolism of a serpent and tree often speaks of choosing knowledge over ignorance. Because this is a nighttime setting, this king may have hidden concerns about things he has always taken as settled. Is it really over? He may find himself questioning old values and beliefs, political or social attitudes and such. Serpent wisdom can be unsettling as it touches on ethical and moral integrity. So it seems like someone made a mistake. Someone made a blunder. With the snake, it's giving, you know, snaky behavior, sneaky behavior. Maybe there was a wrongdoing, some Seven of Swords energy. Maybe, you know, if this person wasn't good to you, or if this person tricked you, if this person was lying to you, or if you were lying to them, if there was some type of like third party that interfered in this dynamic. But it's really showing that this person is alone. And with the King of Wands, a sense of reflection. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune on the side of the wheel on the side of the Magician, it always tells me man-made. That's what it always kind of tells me. This energy of man-made energy, this energy of a man-made thing. So perhaps this person took a wrong turn somewhere. It's in the upright, so it may not have been a wrong turn for them really. Right? Like, it's kind of crazy how sometimes our mistakes and missteps in life were actually maybe part of the plan all along to get us to a certain place, to get us to a certain path. And for this person, the path it took them on was one that they're questioning, that they think is barren, and wondering whether they made the right choice in the beginning. I think at one point this person may have thought they made the right choice about something, but now having some second types of thoughts or wondering about it. Especially with the excuse me, with the signs and symbols that keep coming up. Right? Destiny is destiny. So let's see how they feel about these signs and symbols. Children in reverse. Your love life is being affected by children. All right, if that's the case, that's the case. This is showing up in the reverse. So to me, I feel like this is giving me Six of Cups energy. I think someone here made a choice. I do. I think someone here made a choice that they thought was a mature choice, a better choice. And there's some sense of reflection over whether or not that choice, I don't know, not so much whether it was correct, to be honest, but just like reflecting over that choice, because I think they thought they made a mature choice. I think they thought they did something that was right, and perhaps it took them to a barren situation, but it's almost a choice that they could maybe make again, but maybe make it a bit differently. I don't know, there's something here about, I'm not sure if they're really regretting. Like for some, there is a tinge of regret, but it's more so reflection than anything. And this thing of I made the right choice, but did I? Could there have been another way? But anyway, I think I made the right choice. Like that sort of oscillation is what I'm getting here. It's kind of crazy because there's no other king in this deck that is standing except the king of swords. Every other court card in the king and queen court level are all sitting. And it is weird to see the king of wands sitting. It's a thing, they're always all sitting, but the king of wands ought to be the one king that does the thing, right? That is doing, standing, commanding, running shit. But I feel like, I don't know, they're not. They're just sort of reflecting on something that maybe in the light moments in their day is a passing fancy, but when they're alone at night about to go to bed or in the shower or driving, in those quiet still moments, the decisions that they've made over this connection or what have you, I don't want to say haunt them, but are present. And those signs and symbols, that's when they sort of pop up for them. So I think they're wrestling with some choice that they made over you in this connection. All right. I hope that found you well. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this reading was for you. If not, you can like the video or like a comment that you resonate with in the comment section. I wish you everything. Keep your light on, good luck, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, Pal 2. So, Pal 2, are they getting signs and symbols about you? If so, how do they feel about it? That's what we're going into right now. And the Romance Angel card right here is gonna tell us their feelings about these signs and symbols. If there are no signs and symbols, it'll just kind of give us a little bit more of a robust understanding of whatever the reading comes up to be. So we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Sun in the reverse. Big energies here, all in the reverse. Now, do they get signs and symbols about you? Are they getting signs and symbols about you? I'm gonna say it is unlikely that they are. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like, I don't know, their attention is elsewhere, right? Their attention is elsewhere. It's not on this. I'm not seeing that this person really thinks about you or is thinking about you. I think they could be in another place, perhaps with another person, dealing with their own stuff elsewhere, that they're committed to, that they're stable in, that they have stability in and happiness in. I think this person is, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just went off talking without showing you the setup. Yeah, I feel like this person is sort of happy or stable elsewhere. I don't believe that they are really looking at this connection or really even available for this connection and any signs and symbols to reach them about you. Excuse me. I do think this person is either stable and happy elsewhere or is on a journey to that elsewhere or trying to find their stability to get to that for themselves, right? So whatever it is, I really just don't think this person is looking at you, available to look at you, or really thinking much in your direction to get these signs and symbols for them to mean anything or to notice them, if at all. Okay. So how they feel, is this reconciliation? Absolutely. I think this person is their energy has been washed away from this connection. Reconciliation in reverse being their feelings, this is very accurate to the fact that they could be in another connection, they could be seeking another connection, they're solid in this other connection, committed to this new energy that they're in their life with. They're happy over there, happier even for some, and just like good. I don't think they're really thinking about anything in whatever your dynamic was, whether it's negative or positive. I think it's quite neutral when it comes to you, at least from what I'm seeing here. It really, at the end of the day, Pal 2, their attention is largely elsewhere. Their attention is largely elsewhere. It's got nothing to do with you and everything to do with what's making them feel good, stable, and committed to in another energy that's in their world. If it's not a person, which, okay, it's, you know, their work or you know, their new projects or whatever's making them happy, something new that's making them happy, something fun and joyful that's making them feel good and prosperous. I don't think they're looking to this connection with you or the connection with you in the past. So I hope this clears things up for you for sure. Keep your light on and good luck. I'll see you next time. Leave me a comment, let me know how this resonated for you. And bye-bye. Hey there, Paul 1. Hey there, Paul 1. So, are they getting signs and symbols about you in relation to you? We're going to be finding out here. This Romance Angel card is letting us know their feelings. It's enlightening us more on the reading and what we're getting. So let's see. Are they, Spirit, getting signs and symbols about my pile 1s? All right. Okay. So now let me make sure y'all can see this. You can't. Of course you can't. Why does that always work out like that? I'll get it right one day. You have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? It's crazy because there's a lot of possibilities to get signs and symbols about you is what I'm sort of like getting here. I mean, look at this man's jacket. Tell me that's not signs and symbols over there. Like, stop, right? Look at that. Can you see? The Ace of Swords is literally, you know, signs, symbols, thoughts. But the answer is no, right? So even with the 5 of Pentacles, he's like blocking his head. You know, I don't want to see it no more. This is a weird one, honestly. I want to pull one more card. Don't tell the other piles. Yeah, 2 of Cups. See, it's weird. I told you it was weird. My answer is still, and then Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles at the top of the deck. Listen. Are they getting signs and symbols about you? No. But I don't want to say it's almost like they want to. Or that they will. I don't know if you've met this person before. There's something there. For some of you, you're asking about somebody who you haven't even met or have only met like once and have no other communication or connection. If that's the case, all right, here you go. It's a weird one because I feel like signs exist in this reading. They're just delayed. Or even that this person has so much else going on. Like they could be in something else, inundated, overwhelmed in something else. So much so that they're not open or seeing any signs. Like this person is not seeing signs and symbols of you. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages for this one that are very complex. They're not getting signs and symbols about you, but it's almost like for some of you in the pile where, I don't know, this person is not someone that you know yet or whatever. There's a bubble waiting of signs and symbols for them to get. What? Like it's almost like, I don't know, they're wearing a pointy hat and they're walking, and they walk underneath a bubble that their pointy hat pops, and then all of a sudden, blah, 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 signs and symbols about you. So if this is someone that you haven't yet met, then when you two meet, it's gonna be on. Like Two of Cups is here, folks. Two of Cups is here, and the Two of Cups is one of the only sort of cups where on this side, the darker side, the nighttime side, it's still quite pure. A lot of the other energies, like the Knight of Cups on the darker side, it's giving one night stand. You know, Ace of Cups on the night side, it's giving one night stand. It's giving hello, goodbye. Right? This of the Two of Cups, though, it's pure on this side. It's still giving this truth of love and mirroring each other and not an illusion. It assures you that what you're seeing is clear, that what you're sharing is clear. It's two people recognizing that there's something here, trusting your feelings and the signs of what you're seeing here. But there are no signs yet. For some of you, if you're asking especially about a future person, there are no signs yet that they're getting. This person is elsewhere. They're inundated elsewhere. They're doing something else elsewhere. There aren't signs and symbols yet for them to have yet. This is kind of really overwhelming, actually. Like, I'm overwhelmed looking at this setup. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles, good Lord. I think this person is really thinking about themselves and how to pull themselves out of some situation of financial strain or just like work is too much, taking away so much from them, robbing them of opportunities. Like, I don't know what to tell you here, but this person is really not even in the mood to plan. It's like they're not, they can't move forward. There's nothing here. Now, at the end of all things, for some of you, if you're checking on somebody who you already know, someone who you're already in relationship with, then they're not getting signs and symbols about you because they're with you. You are the sign. You are the symbol. They don't need extra reinforcements from the universe or spirit or whatever, because the connection between the two of you is enough. They don't need extra signs and symbols. Past life relationships. Stop it. Stop it. Listen, if I don't know what's happening here, but definitely for my new people, you're asking, oh, does my future spouse see signs and symbols about me? And you two haven't fully met yet, or you haven't had many exchanges at all. This person is not getting symbols about you, but when they connect with you, when you two actually connect, like there will be just this connection, and they won't need signs and symbols, or they'll just be swamped with them, and they'll know how to move forward with you, or whatever the case may be. Past life relationship, you've known each other before, is also giving me a thing where this person could be in another situation right now. If you're checking on somebody that you know and you're asking, are they getting signs and symbols about me? No, I think this person is dealing with someone else and something else in their feeling state. And for those of you who are with someone in an active relationship, what I'm getting here is that they don't need signs and symbols. The connection that you two share is enough of a sign and a symbol to have here. I think this person, oddly, like I was saying with the Six of Pentacles, about the signs and symbols are there, but they're not there. I think this person, I don't know. There's something about, I don't know if they have a strong intuition or a strong sense of something, but it's kind of blocked right now. Like their sense of recognition is kind of blocked until something unleashes itself. This is a very interesting power. It's really giving me like overwhelm in my head and my throat. I don't feel like I fully grasp what this is. They're not getting signs and symbols. It's just there's a but. Like there is a but. There's a possibility of it, but it's almost like it has to be triggered somehow, or it doesn't, right? Like they don't need them because they have such a strong knowing within them that is blocked right now, or there's something in the way, or something, baby, something. I want to look at the 5 and 6 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, when it's in the upright on this side, it talks about self-assessment, especially in how someone uses their time and energy, and how guilt, it doesn't serve any purpose and should just go, right? So I think, yeah, break the glass that is separating you. I don't think this person is in a place to really be getting signs and symbols, baby. I think they're very much in a different kind of place, but there is something here about like signs and symbols existing. I think they just maybe need to pop it. But I feel like they're moving through things. They're not yet in a place to get signs and symbols, honestly. This 6 of Pentacles talks about your higher self being tapped into noble intentions and all should flow smoothly, but that's in the reverse, right? Work with experts or a team to find the best use of your resources. If you're the one, all elements are coming together in their proper order, but it's in the reverse and there is no forward movement. There are signs and symbols that exist, but this person is not, there's a blockage, like I keep saying. There's a blockage here. The Ace of Swords has not popped the way forwards. This person, it's giving, you know, upside down, who is at the Hangman energy. It's giving a little bit of Hermit energy, but this sort of fighting self. Oh, I don't envy that. I don't envy that. This is almost like someone who may be too obsessed with something, so much so that they miss it. But also, not really, like obsessed with something. I don't know. This is sad. But in terms of their feelings, how they feel about this, I think this person is dealing with some knowing in their being that is agitating their reality. And once you two meet, or once you two come together, or once they clear the path, or clear their space, clear their head, there's gonna come a moment of release, because now they're in alignment. It feels like they're out of alignment right now, and they're trying to get into alignment but don't quite know how to. That's sad. Well, how they would feel about you is a deep connection. If it's somebody new, for my new people, is a deep connection. And I think if it's somebody who's pre-existing and you two finally get a chance to connect, like actually connect, like spend some time together connecting, this is gonna be a connection that they feel for sure. If it's a past person, I don't think they need signs and symbols. They already feel the connection with you. There's a huge familiarity between the two of you. So that's what I have for you. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye.